So documents. So we go to document used in recording stock for resale. First is order form. Second is delivery note. Then a good received note. And then fourth, credit and debit note. Then fifth, cash sale receipt. Then sixth is invoice. Seventh, purchasing journal. Then eight, stock taking journal. Then number 9, we have sales summary. Then number 10, stock card. These are the few documents used in recording different products in a given cooperative in a cooperative society. So first we go to explain each of the terms that we have just stated. So from the first one, that is order form. This is a document asking that is used to ask a supplier to supply certain or specific goods. Then the second is delivery note. This is a document showing the list of goods delivered without showing the prices. It is sent to the buyer to check the goods without the invoice. When goods are delivered to the buyer, they should retain one copy and return the other to the seller, duly signed by him. It proves that goods have already been received by the supplier. As we have seen that this delivery note, they are in two copies. First copy will be retained by the by the producer, and then the other one will be taken by the buyer who has bought those goods. Then we go to number 3, that is good received note. It is a document showing quantity of good received by the buyer to the seller. This is a this is a document that shows that shows good that the supplier has bought, that the no not that the buyer has bought from certain supplier. Then and then we go to that is a credit note. This is a document which shows decrease of claim of money. It is issued when part of goods sold are returned or price of a child is realized at the later stage. It is usually painted in red to distinguish it from its document. As we have seen that a credit note shows the overcharge, whereby during procurement of goods, there are some mistakes that are being errors or mistakes or errors that are achieved when someone is during accounting period, whereby one may overprice some certain goods or undercharge. But for overcharging, we use credit note. So we go to the fifth one, that is debit note. This is a document sent by the seller to the buyer to collect an undercharge on the original invoice. So that is the opposite of credit note. Credit note is opposite of debit note. Credit note deals with undercharge, while the debit note deals with the overcharge. So we go to the sixth, that is cash sale receipt. It is a document issued by the seller to the buyer showing description of goods bought and total amount paid to the seller. The name and address of the seller is painted on the document. This is I think everybody has encountered with this cash receipt document, whereby if you buy goods on cash, you are being given the receipt to prove payment of certain goods or services. So we go to the seventh one, that is invoice. This is a document which gives the quantity, quality, unit price, value of goods dispatched, and any discount allowed or transport charges and etc. Whereby uh, uh, a buyer receives. So we go to the purchases journal. It is a summary of purchases made within a specific period of time. This it depends with the organization. There are some organizations that deals from January to December, while there are those that their ends at on March. So it depends with the structures and policies of a company. So we go to the ninth point, that is stock taking journal. It is a summary of stock found in the store during stock taking, whereby during stock taking, they will get those things that have been bought, that the company has sold them, and those that they are still underway. So we go to the 10 point, that is summary, sales summary. It is a summary of sales for a specific period of time. And then number 11 and the last one is stock card. It is a card on which details of a stock is recorded. It shows the opening balance, receipt of more stock issued of a stock, and balance at the end. Oh, this shows